I walked into the studio this morning, aka Kay's house, and before I'd even taken my coat off, I was handed a coffee by her partner. So if there's ever any advertisement for keeping men around, it's definitely a good one.
Yes. Well done, Ollie.
We love Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back. You're number one, episode 2. This is so exciting.
This is exciting. Thank you so much for the love on the first episode. We had a really nice time doing it. You guys were very kind online about it and excited to be here for a second one.
We're truly humbled that we have friends.
Real friends.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. So yes, hello and welcome to your number one. This is the podcast that counts down your favourite number one. I am Kay and I am a presenter and a DJ.
Hello, I'm Naomi. I am a presenter and a radio producer. And today, we're describing this episode. You're bringing the facts. I'm bringing the fangirl.
Correct. I've just nodded into my microphone.
Into the microphone so hard because we are talking about the one and only Mr. Harry Styles.
Now, I know that you're a massive fan. I gotta be honest, I know about 4 songs, so this is going to be a little bit harder than usual for me, but he has some bangers.
This is going to be education.
Have you got tickets?
Yes.
So we're doing this in honour, obviously, of the new single and new album that is coming out very, very soon, and the new tour. So you're going to the new tour.
I am. I was in that battle. I fought that battle. And then I didn't need to fight because he released so many dates, there's still tickets left.
Really?
I'm fuming.
Doesn't he have now the most gigs in Wembley?
Yeah, he's doing 12 nights.
12.
30 nights in Madison Square Gardens as well, which is insane.
That's wild because Coldplay did 10, which was more, well, obviously were more than Taylor Swift to win the most nights. 30 in Madison Square Gardens.
It's insane, isn't it?
Madison Square Gardens. Wild.
Do you know what, though? I went to see Love on Tour, which was his last tour.
Yeah.
And I only went because I had some friends that were like, oh my God, let's go see him. And I was like, okay, like, I wasn't that bothered about him, but I was like, I'm going to get FOMO if I don't come.
Yeah.
So then I started listening to his music more before I went to that. And then I got it. I was like, okay, I'm in this now.
Is this the one with like the feather boas? Is this?
Yes.
Oh, that tour.
Oh my gosh. So
Go.
I was seeing all this stuff on TikTok that you should hairspray your feather boa to keep the feathers on. So that's exactly what I did. I had this purple feather boa and I sweat so much, the dye came off. I turned purple.
No.
If we clip this for socials, I'll put a photo over the top.
No, I need to see this photo.
Purple.
Oh no. Did you look like, what's her name? Veruca Salt from...
Violet Beauregard.
Violet. That's it. Violet.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm not really like a huge Harry Styles fan. Like, obviously I played it at work for pop nights and it has gone down well. I really like Aperture, like the new single.
Yeah.
Really getting into that. It's a very different vibe to like the stuff that he's done before. But what I loved was doing this research for this show this week. There's some bangers that are not included in this list as well.
Yeah. But I think he's one of those artists that you don't realise how many of his songs you actually know until you listen to an album and you're like, oh yeah, I know all of these songs.
Yeah. I can see that now. And I hope that you guys will as well when you deep the archive after this podcast, because I promise you'll be running back to Spotify and being like, what's that song again? Because I've done that so many times this week, just looking through all these songs. So I guess we should get into it. We are going to be counting down the biggest songs of Harry Styles as documented by officialcharts.com. So if you don't agree with us, take it up with them. It's not our problem.
This is your listening habits.
That is correct. So if you see something and you're like, no, that was massive somewhere else, and you're listening from Japan, then that's not our problem. We're from the UK. We're following the UK. That is how it works.
Yes. So we're going to get to your number one Harry Styles song, but first we're going to do the top 9 and then get into number 1.
Yes. Let's go. In at number 10 is Matilda, first charting on the 18th of August 2022, peaked at number 37 in the UK official charts and is a single from Harry's house.
I'm quite surprised it only made 37.
I don't remember this song at all until I listened to it. I thought this was an album song, but as far as I can tell, it was classed as a single, but I don't know if that's because all of Harry's House was classed as a single.
Maybe, because we had this discussion before where a lot of albums get released as a whole into the charts now
Correct.
and not just singles.
Yes, especially if they have a music video to go with them, then they are classed as a single. And that's the way that a lot of artists get to take over the top 10 these days. But yeah, 37.
Matilda is a nice song. It's a nice, slow, I wouldn't class it as a ballad, but it's a really chilled out song and it's really nice.
At the gigs, is this like one where everyone would cry?
Quite potentially, you know, they've got their phone lights on and they're swaying them around.
Yeah. Rolling Stone called it a heartbreak masterpiece.
Heartbreak masterpiece.
Yeah. Did a whole thing about it.
Did they?
Yeah.
That's a nice way of explaining it, though.
I think that's really complimentary from Rolling Stone. They're not always as complimentary about pop. So I was quite surprised that they really, really loved this song.
Yeah. And the title, because famously, Matilda, Roald Dahl book. Any relation?
Well, according to Genius.com, it is connected to Matilda from Roald Dahl, but I can't seem to find anything else. There's a little interview somewhere with Harry, apparently, from the fan group. So I'm not taking this as solid information, but from a fan group, they said that Harry said it in an interview.
Okay.
So I'm not sure, but have you heard anything else?
No, and I mean, Matilda's a child, and this is a love song.
Yeah.
So that I'll leave that there.
I am hoping that the really big Harry Styles fans come for us in the comments and tell us what exactly it means.
Let us know, because we're not sure, but we love the song anyway.
We do love the song, also written by the amazing Amy Allen, who also wrote Adore You.
Great songwriter.
Yeah, wrote a lot of songs with Harry Styles, so we'll see that name pop up quite a lot over the show too.
Your number 9 Harry Styles song. I'm surprised this is only number 9. Music for a Sushi Restaurant.
Yes, got in at number 3 on the 2nd of June in 2022. It also sat in the charts for 26 weeks.
26?
Huge stuff. I play this at work. It's okay. It's kind of a bop. It's a weird video.
I haven't seen the video.
He's like half a fish.
Is he?
Yeah.
I need to see this.
Please feel free
looking
to
this up right now.
Look for this now.
I mean, it's one of those, it's got quite a power opener, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ba, ba, ba. That's this one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this one.
He's so fit. He's so hot.
I don't fancy Harry Styles. I don't know if it's because in my brain, I always think of him as that child from Pop Idol, whatever it was.
X Factor.
Thank you very much. And I just can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. I'm sorry.
There's this trend going around on TikTok, and it's brides, and they're like ready, full glam in their dress, and they'll be like, to a certain celebrity, you've got 5 minutes. And I saw one yesterday where she's like, Harry, you've got 5 minutes. I'm about to get married. That's going to be me next year when I get married.
I can't wait to make content with you on your wedding day. It's got to be the most fun. It's just Harry Styles based content the whole time.
Pushing for my first dance to be Harry Styles and all of that. No, I'm joking.
I almost had a heart attack then. Don't do that to me. I thought, she can't be serious. Oh, also about this song, this is also on one of those weird kids bop albums.
Those are hilarious.
Do you use those in work? Because you work with children.
No. Something I've actually managed to avoid is kids bop.
They creep me out. If we got it on social, we'll clip this and you can listen to the creepiness of children singing adult songs.
What I do enjoy, though, is they do make them clean for the kids to sing.
Yeah. I think that's cute, but also listening to their version of like Espresso is weird. There's so much innuendo in there. Like, I don't know how they've managed to clear it up. It's too much.
Fair play to them.
It's too much.
Okay, give me some good stats about Music for a Sushi Restaurant.
It got to number 79 in the top singles of 2022 as well. He turns up in the top songs of 2022 quite a lot. Maybe one day we'll do that list. It'll just be Harry Styles.
Mostly Harry Styles.
Number 8 on our list is coming from the first album. It is Lights Up. This is another number 3 entry from the UK for Harry, charting on the 24th of October 2019. Spent 15 weeks in the charts overall. And I love this song. So much so I put it in the notes.
She's literally written in capital letters, I love this song.
I love this song.
Which, considering going into this, you're a very nonchalant Harry fan.
Yeah.
That's big praise.
I love this song.
A real feel-good song.
It's a really good feel-good song. It reminds me of a lot of things that Mark Ronson has written, which is not surprising because they use the same producer. There's a song called Late Night Feelings he does with Leaky Lee, I think it is. It has the same feeling. You know, the weird little chords, like the way that it just hangs off the side. Like, it's got that same kind of feeling. It's gorgeous. I love how this feels. It's an unconventional way of writing music, and I'm just obsessed with this song.
Actually, that's a good side note. I'm really curious because you are really into your music. That's like your whole life. So you are very aware of what's good and what's not so great and like what you love. As an artist, do you consider Harry to be a really good artist?
Oh, 100%. I don't even need to think about it. Just because the song doesn't sort of resonate with me, I can see how much work has gone into these songs. This song in particular, the way that the cadences move, like they've worked really hard to make this interesting, not just for someone to put it on the radio, but someone who actually loves the fun part of music, the nerdy part of music. They've made this song for them too. And I think that's really cool. It draws on loads of ideas of 70s glam rock. It's got a little bit of Fleetwood Mac in it. It's got, again, like Mark Ronson with that kind of like laid back feel, and there's like a tiny bit of synth in there. The guitars are amazing. I could go on. It genuinely is a really great pop song, and I think it's not just something you've made for the charts, which I feel like we see a lot of. This is thoughtful written music.
And if anybody's listening or watching for the first time, we do slag off music in this podcast. So that's genuine. That is genuine.
I will tell you everything I hate because I have no shame. And this I do not hate. That's for sure. Do you want me to list the songs I hate?
Go on.
No.
That's another one.
I'll do that later. My top 10 most hated songs. That's another podcast for another time.
I do think he's got a really great brand. He's very artsy. And going back to when we were looking at the music video for Music for a Sushi Restaurant,
yeah,
he puts a lot of thought into it, I think.
Yeah, he works with really clever directors on the music videos. People say that music videos don't really count very much anymore. You know, it's effort for little to no return. But in fact, it's art. And if you care about art, then you care about this. And he picks really clever directors and really clever producers who've worked on some of the most amazing music videos and TV shows, and also works with a lot of people who make really clever adverts. And I think adverts are really overlooked as a visual art form. Mm-hmm. Like, there's some insane adverts that you'll remember more than music videos because they're so clever. And I just think that he's gone the right way about it by picking people who can make you think or make you remember that particular vision or sound. Yeah, I love that.
That's a good way of putting it.
So this one is written with long-term Harry Styles collaborator Kid Harpoon. You will see this name turn up time and time again. He helped pretty much all Harry Styles albums. He's been around for a long, long time. To me, he is the guy who wrote Florence and the Machine's Shake It Out, which is
massive tune.
Huge. Also did the song with Florence and Calvin, has done loads of other stuff, has also written for years and years, Jessie Ware. Also one random Shakira song I've written.
Which one?
Who knows? It's obviously not good enough because I haven't written on it. And also collaborated on Miley Cyrus's Flowers, which kind of makes sense because I feel like this song feels like Flowers as well.
Yeah.
Feel like it's got the same vibe. They've obviously got a sound that they're kind of trying to keep, and I think that's keeps coming up time and time again.
Something that I think we as the everyday consumer of music forget as well is how iconic some of the teams are behind the music. Kid Harpoon, that is a name I've just heard for the first time.
Yeah.
But I have consumed so much of their stuff.
So much. And the same with Amy. Like, they've worked together on these Harry Styles albums, but have worked on some incredible stuff. And like throughout these podcasts, I think it's really important to remind you guys of the amazing people behind them. So you will be getting lots more producer chat and writer chat from me in the future episodes because I'm obsessed.
She is obsessed. Your number 7 Harry Styles song, one of my faves, is Golden. Not to be confused with the K-pop Demon Hunters, who have probably got the biggest song called Golden.
Yeah, they've kind of taken over the Google stats because every time I tried to search Golden really quickly this week, it's just come up with K-pop Demon Hunters. This is a good song. Do I love it? I'm going to have to listen to it again.
I think you'll like it. I think it's one of those that, and I distinctly remember it from going to the Love on Tour gig, is good memories dancing around with friends.
Yeah.
It's got that vibe about it. It's really nice.
Oh, that's such
really
a sweet
upbeat.
memory.
Yeah, we had a good time.
It's written so well. This has got As It Was vibes, though.
It does. You're so right.
It's got the same sort of feeling.
It's got undertones of a similar beat.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, a Fine Line got to number 7. Oh no, comes in at number 7. I can't even read my own. I spent ages writing a script that I can't read myself.
Besties, she's crashing out.
I got this. Look, we're showing up. We've shown up today. I need this. This needs to be important, but we have shown up today. I am full of cold. You are on burnout. We have shown up. I'm really proud of us.
We are fragments of human beings.
Absolutely. We're still making a podcast, so I'm in.
This is what the creative process is like.
This is good. People would be really stressed out if they watched us work together. They would genuinely be like, why are they doing this to themselves?
Do you know what's so funny is I've got today off, and I said to my fiance, I'm having 2 solid days off, and he's got access to my calendar. And he went, that little recording you've got in your calendar, that's not day off vibes, Naomi. And I was like, it doesn't count. Doesn't count.
We're having a nice time, okay? It might be really stressful, but we're having a nice time.
Yapping doesn't count.
No, how dare you? So Golden is from the Fine Line album. It peaked at number 26 on the 5th of November 2020. If that feels really low, that's because other cities liked it more than we did. So I went and had a little look on Wikipedia to see who else loved it more than us. Because I thought this was a massive song in the UK, but obviously not.
26.
26
We didn't give it enough respect.
We did not. I don't think this is classed as a single, which maybe is the reason why it's so low, because it's just an album song that ended up in the charts. But I had a little look and I found out that it got to number 1 in Mexico, followed closely by number 2 in the Czech Republic on the Airplay chart. So Mexicans love this. This is Mexicans' favourite song.
It's your number 1 in Mexico.
This also features on the Now That's What I Call Music 108.
What did you just say?
Now That's What I Call Music. Do you remember these compilation albums?
I remember getting like number 50.
My friend, I am obsessed with these. This is my mastermind question. If you ever ask me about what do I know most about, it is Now albums. My uncle gave me every single Now album, and my dad used to top it up for me, and would get every album. I have every album upstairs in the attic.
That's incredible.
Not even joking.
What number are they on now?
I don't know anymore.
I know they've got an app now that you can subscribe to, and I guess you get the playlists in that format.
Yeah, you get you can still buy the compilation on iTunes, and you can still listen to them on Spotify. In the UK, we're still on it. Apparently, we're still making CDs for Now albums. Now 121 was released in 2025.
121.
I could think about this all day long. I can see Now 42, my Uncle Noddy gave me when I was a kid, and it was just like some of the best songs on there. And I'm obsessed with how they place the songs as the most important song of the year will go number 1 and number 2 on each CD. And that, I just think it's so cool. I just think they should bring compilations back. I just love this. They need to, kids, this is how I learned all my music. And this is how I became a DJ, was buying Now albums and compilation albums when I started DJing, so I could top up the songs that I didn't have in my iTunes. And that's how I built up my music list, was buying CDs. They are the reason why I'm a DJ. My dad and my uncle giving me Now albums is the reason why I'm a DJ.
That's really cool.
It's so cool, isn't it? This one, yes, is on Now That's What I Call Music 108. Do you know what the biggest selling song of the year that's number 1 on CD1 on that album?
What year was that?
2020.
Oh my God, there were so many big songs. It's got to be a TikTok song, right?
It is a TikTok song. It's not necessarily a TikTok song you would immediately go for, but it was definitely one.
What's that girl called whose auntie wrote the Gruffalo?
Oh, Lola Young. No,
Yeah.
that's later.
She was in 2020?
No.
I have no idea.
Teen Bopper. Think Purple. Think Sour. This is one of the biggest selling singles of all time. This is Olivia Rodrigo and Driver's License.
Oh.
I know. That was 2020.
Wow. The last 6 years have just
Flown by. Where has it gone? I just thought that was a really nice little fact. I couldn't believe that's been 6 years.
I can't believe a lot of these Harry Styles songs. When you said 2019, I was like, huh?
Yeah. He's been going for a lot longer than we realised. And also, we haven't had music from him since 22.
Kept
Was it
us
22?
waiting. Yeah, it was, because that was when Love on Tour was.
Yeah. So we haven't had music from him for a very, very long time. And I think that's why everyone is going crazy for the new stuff.
I
Also,
can't
'cause-
wait.
Are you excited?
I've pre-ordered the vinyl.
Have you?
And, well, the album comes out, as the current time of recording, it comes out next week. So I'm hoping it will arrive early.
Oh my God, that's so exciting.
It could come any day now.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Should we have a listening party? I'll bring it round. You got,
Yeah.
you got a player.
I got a player. Okay, number 6 is Late Night Talking, charting for the first time on the 2nd of June 2022 and getting to number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2. This also spends an incredible 35 weeks in the UK charts.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I think this is one of the biggest ones for Harry, for sure. Surprised it's not up higher on this list, but you guys voted with your streaming and your buying, so there you go.
He's one of those artists, I think, all of them, he's competing with himself in the charts.
Yes.
So it's not necessarily that people didn't like this song as much. It's just that he sort of outdid himself with another track.
Yeah, correct. He is at this point with this album, he is competing with himself because they all had music videos and they all were classed as singles again. It's a hard one when you throw out so many bangers.
That's going to happen with his new album, isn't it?
I think that this album is going to be a bit more conceptual. I think it'll be more of a body of work rather than 12 separate singles.
And when he released Aperture, I was saying to people, it sounds like an album opener. And then he released the track list, and it is the album opener.
Well done you.
I know. Look at me with my music skills.
Look at you go. I'm so proud of you.
The album is called Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally.
I love that name.
Yeah. It's going to be artsy.
I'm excited.
I think Aperture people were a little bit underwhelmed when it first came out. It's one of those songs that grows on you, but also if you're used to Harry's usual style. I mean, I'm a big lover of like dance, house, drum and bass music. So
Yeah.
I like the song because it's a real nice soft, it's got like a bit of a lo-fi energy to it.
Yeah.
Which I really like, but that's obviously not to everyone's taste. So I think a lot of Harry fans are like, oh, this isn't what we expected.
Yeah, I think going away from the really poppiness of Harry's House as well, the other albums weren't as poppy as this. So I do feel like people are surprised because Harry's House had so many like shiny songs in it as opposed to like Harry Styles' album. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that was a bit more serious. It had Fleetwood Mac vibes about it. I think that this is, again, going to draw on inspiration of things that he loves and be more of a serious album.
Yeah. Another testament to his talent because he can master a lot of genres.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Any more facts about Late Night Talking?
In terms of end of year charts, this hit the UK singles chart at number 32. But America loved it, and it actually went in at number 12 on the Billboard Top 100. And you know what I was saying about music videos and directors? This song is made by Bradley and Pablo, and they are also the duo behind multiple songs from him, but mostly Watermelon and Sugar and Late Night Talking, but also does Charlie XCX's Vroom Vroom. So you know they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got loads of great Charlie songs on there.
And what a diva.
Absolutely. So I think he picked the right people. Again, like, it's all about picking actual artists rather than like, let's make a shiny video of me standing on lots of money or whatever the usual rubbish is. Like, real genuine artists are making these videos.
We love that. Your number 5 Harry Styles song is Falling. This is another slow ballad.
The way you said that, I could see you were so excited. Is this a fave?
It's a nice one. It's a really nice one. She's going to go listen to it.
I'm going to have to listen to it. I don't remember this song.
If you get to the chorus, you might.
Right, don't hate me. This feels like a boy band ballad.
It has got that energy.
It's not one of my favourites, but I can tell it's one of yours.
I just like it. I just think it's nice.
It is a nice song.
Yeah.
And I guess in the slow song of the tour, I keep thinking in terms of tour. But I think it's important because that's such a big seller these days. And I think everyone's starting to think, what will this song feel like live? Especially after Taylor Swift doing this incredible Eras tour and everyone going crazy over live music again. I think that a lot of artists are sitting back and thinking, what will this be like live? And I think that he sits there and goes, gosh, this is going to be good in the acoustic round circle in the middle of the
He's got the
stadium.
lights going.
You know, it's just, they've got a thing. They know what they're doing.
Well, I think this is a good interlude because you mentioned the boy band energy.
Yes.
So we have to mention One Direction.
We have got through 45 minutes of chat without a single 1D mention.
That's good.
Well done us. This is well done us.
Do we know what year Harry Styles was on the X Factor?
No, but please do look it up.
Because I need to know how old I was. They were on the X Factor in 2010. So I was 15. You don't have to mention how old you were in 2010.
Good.
What I love, so One Direction, along with Zac Efron, I've was a similar age to them when they were in their prime, and I've grown up. Same with Justin Bieber. So I've aged with them.
Yeah.
And it's okay that I fancy them.
Oh, 100%.
Because okay, I fancied Harry Styles when I was 15. I fancy him now.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
But when you're a certain age and you're like my mum is in her 50s. She is so attracted to young blood. And good on her. But the age gap, you're like,
Harry Styles is 6 years younger than me. So I don't think it's a massive age gap. But because that was when he was so young, it just feels so wild to me. That feels...
You still see that baby Harry.
Yeah, in my mind, he's still baby Harry. And I remember watching the X Factor on our staff party at Christmas, and I couldn't believe that they won, and I was so annoyed that the boy band won because I thought it was cooler than that, and it turns out I was just a snob, and I know that now, and I'm fine with that now.
That's okay.
I'm really proud of my growth. Well done me. I was still in uni, and it was a huge deal, and I don't think I ever expected them to be so massive because we'd all grown out of boy bands by this point, so I was really surprised that a boy band had won. Because when I was a teenager or pre-teen, boy bands were huge. In the 90s, it was the main part of music for girls my age was boy bands and girl bands. We sort of grew out of it, and then it came back with One Direction, and I just can't believe how well it did. And no one else has really done what they've done. Yeah, we've had other things. I know that in the comments you're going to come after me and say 5 Seconds of Summer or some other rubbish. And I don't count K-pop. They're a different genre of their own. I'm talking British pop, American pop. There isn't anyone else who did it like One Direction.
Agreed.
I think that's huge.
As a big JLS fan, I have to agree with you.
Right?
Yeah.
JLS were great. And I still think that they didn't even hit the heights of One Direction.
No, absolutely not. Oh, more buying and streaming units.
Oh, yes. Right. So we have a really exciting part now. I can give you more stats because officialcharts.com have given us extra stats for the top 5, which I think is really interesting because we don't often see these numbers out in the public very often. This is so cool. So this has 1.8 million chart units sold. So from what I'm taking of this is every time you've bought a record or the CD, and it counts as a unit towards the chart. And then also has 203 million UK streams. That is eligible streams. So that is YouTube and Spotify and iTunes streams that are eligible for the chart. There are obviously going to be TikTok streams and stuff, but that is eligible streams for chart, which I think is unreal. 203 million UK streams, and it's not even his most streamed song.
That's insane.
Crazy, right? I also think that the reason why this song was so popular is because Little Mix did a cover of this song in the live lounge. And this is the reason why this song just went nuts, because this wasn't a single, this was another album song. And yeah, I think this is the reason why it got so popular in the UK charts.
That makes sense, because I am surprised it's number 5 over some of the others in this top 10.
Right? It's like I said, I don't really remember this one very much, but it was obviously really popular. By the way, that Little Mix cover on YouTube has 9 million views on its own.
We love Little Mix.
That's crazy to have 9 million views of a cover. Crazy stuff. I think, yeah, it's just a song that was an album song that got out of control.
In a good way.
Yeah. Number 4 is Adore You. This first charted on the 19th of December 2019 and peaking at number 7 on the 3rd of January 2020. This has 1.9 million chart units and 234 million UK streams.
I am really surprised that it only reached number 7.
Again, another song that you think is absolutely huge and is still not hitting number 1. Harry Styles only has 3 number 1s, by the way, 3 solo number 1s, and that includes the brand new single Aperture as well, that charted at number 1 last week. So he's only had 2 from the last 3 albums, which is kind of crazy, because I really thought he had more number 1s.
You would think so.
Yeah, me too.
With how many great songs he has, like just counting through this top 10, so many of them are familiar songs. I think even if you're not an active Harry Styles listener, he's one of those artists that you know more songs of his than you realise, because he's always on the radio, he's always on in the background, he's always on a playlist.
Yeah, I'm surprised that we're not buying it enough. We're obviously not streaming it enough. And you can tell from these stats that when the album came out, everyone sort of listened to it and then obviously started picking their favourites and putting them in playlists, because the way it shot up from number 19 to number 7 is crazy over like a matter of weeks, because everyone has now started to find their new favourite song. And this is obviously a fan favourite.
And it has to be. It's such an upbeat pop track. You can't dislike it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to play it though. Every time I do this, I go, what's that one? And then I play it and I go, that's a banger.
We started this today. She's like, you're going to have to take the lead, because I'm not a big Harry Styles listener. And then every time you're like, I love this song.
I just don't understand how I've forgotten all of these songs. And I thought this was going to be your thing. And now I'm like, hold up, I've got stuff to talk about.
This is how he gets you. Is this just something about him? And I don't know what the industry's put inside him, but he just sucks you in.
I genuinely think it's heart. I think because he's had to try so hard to prove that he is not the boy band boy, that he works so hard on his tracks and works with the best of the best. This is the outcome. He's not going for number 1s. He's not going for most sales. I genuinely don't think he thinks about any of that when he's writing these songs. I genuinely think he's trying to prove to the people at either Novello or like the Mercury's, or, you know, like real singer-songwriter like artists, I think he's trying to prove to them that he can cut it.
And I might upset a few people by what I'm about to say.
Go.
When you compare it to Niall and Zayn, who are also off doing solo stuff, not very memorable in what they're doing.
No, because they sit in this easy pop, easy R&B listening vibe. They are made for chart. Mm-hmm. I genuinely don't think they have the same kind of heart. Gosh, I sound like a super fan, Harry Styles super fan. Just the fact that I can tell how much work has gone into these songs. And also, if you watch the way that he does that first live lounge when he covers The Chain, Fleetwood Mac, you can see how hard he has worked to do this.
You watch the space now, I'll get a text from Kay in like 2 days' time and she'll be like, I am in love with Harry Styles now.
I got it's gonna happen when the album comes out. I know.
She'll be like, I'm coming on the tour.
I'm gonna buy tickets for the tour. This song is written with Kid Harpoon, Tyler Johnson, and our girl Amy Allen. Again, the same group of people writing the best Harry Styles songs, in my opinion. Can you also guess what song Amy Allen has wrote recently?
Is it another artist that's big in the chart?
Another artist that's massive in the charts. I would say that this song is quite popular on TikTok at the moment. I feel that they are the artists of the moment.
Is it Man I Need?
It's not Mine I Need, but it is Olivia Dean.
Okay.
This is So Easy to Fall in Love.
Oh,
What a beautiful song.
I have actually I'm making a playlist of potential wedding songs, and I've just put that on the playlist.
It's got to be on there. I think that is a wedding song.
It's gorgeous.
And it makes sense, you know, he's got the best songwriters writing for him, with him. It's definitely a collaboration, you can tell. This is his third most streamed song to date.
Really?
Yeah.
And are the top two songs we've got to come?
Yes. It fluctuates between the 4 songs, the top 4. I've noticed that iTunes have a very different top 4 to us. They're all the same songs, they're just in different order. The number 1 song is still everyone's favourite number 1, but the 2, 3 and 4, they fluctuate between them, and the same with Spotify on their most streamed as well. So everyone obviously likes the same. I wonder if Aperture will change it, but...
Yeah, I'm curious how this new album's going to fare. So I'm really glad we're doing this before the new album comes out, because we can really see a difference.
Yeah, 100%. This was nominated for Best New Music Video and Best Pop Vocal Album in the Grammys. Doesn't actually win it, but does win an actual gong for the number 1 song in this list this year as well. So I think you can guess which one that's going to be when it comes
We'll
up.
find out. We're really into the big stuff now, the top 3.
It's the big 3.
Your number 3, Harry Styles' song, Sign of the Times.
This is his first solo number 1.
Really?
Yeah. Coming into the chart on 20th of April 2017 and staying in for a very respectable 27 weeks.
I think this song is very One Direction. I could see the boys singing this as a boy band.
Do you?
Yes.
Now you've said it, and all I can think of is like history.
Yeah.
And I can see it now.
And we had the other slow song, because this is a slow song, obviously Falling, a good slow song, but actually I forget about this one as well.
I think Falling is bigger than Sign of the Times for me in my personal top 10.
I definitely prefer Falling as a song.
Yeah.
But I do think this is a lovely song. It's really ballady.
It's very ballady. This has 2.2 million UK chart units and 244 million UK streams.
Fair play, Harry.
In 2021, Rolling Stones placed this as number 428 in the top 500 greatest songs of all time.
Of all time?
Of all time.
I thought you were just going to be like songs of the year.
No, ever. I wonder now in their 2025 list if that song is still in there. I haven't had time to check. Comment in the comment section if you know. I'm not going to look. I can't be bothered. But I think that's huge. The other thing with this song, because it was the first one and also like this was the first offering, the way I said about Harry picking the best of the best to work with, that this song is produced by one of the best producers, by Jeffrey Nath Basker, who is most famously known for working with Kanye West. He worked on Kanye's 808s and Heartbreaks album, which is critically acclaimed as one of the best Kanye albums of all time. With everything Kanye's done at the moment, I don't really want to focus on him, but it is incredible. Like, Jeffrey is one of the best producers out there, and the way that this has come through is pretty cool, really.
We'll give Jeffrey the credit for that Kanye album and not Kanye.
100%. He was a key producer, so he is the main guy working with just Kanye on his own.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah. This also won a Brit Award for Best Video of the Year. It's directed by Johan Liamini, who also has credits by writing and directing Katy Perry's Teenage Dream video.
That was a nice video.
What a great video!
She was in her proper girly pop Candy Cane era.
Imagine like going through and thinking, right, how am I going to sell this first ever single? I'm going to use the best producer in America right now and the best music video producer that is around. Like, he's nailed it, really. Again, just finding proper artists to make the best.
The love of the craft.
Number 2 on the list is Harry's biggest commercial song. In my opinion, this is Watermelon Sugar. Is it your fave?
I do love this song. Do you know what this song is about?
No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's about getting a high off the taste of a lady's.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I had a feeling it might be something to do with that. But he actually confirmed that then. That's wild.
I think so.
I've seen some bits.
Cheeky, cheeky boy, Harry.
It's a cheeky song. I don't think Kids Bop are like covering this one. Surely not.
Yeah, but this is the thing, because I work with kids. I work in kids radio, and I get this said to me all the time. Why are you playing music with inappropriate lyrics, right? Think Pink Pony Club.
Yeah.
That is about a strip club.
Yeah.
People are like, why would you play that for kids? Kids hear Pink Pony. That's all kids hear.
No.
So they're hearing watermelon sugar. If a child knows what the meaning is behind that, there's deeper problems elsewhere. Like, kids are so innocent.
That is so true. I never thought about it like that.
And when you think about the amount of songs that are full of innuendos and all that kind of stuff, so many songs are about sex.
Yeah.
And when I think about the songs that I used to listen to when I was a teenager and I hear the lyrics now, I'm like, what the hell was I listening to?
Some of them so bad.
Yeah.
And so obvious that we didn't even notice.
I remember, do you remember that song by, what was he called? Jeremy. And it was called Birthday Sex.
No,
Do you
what the
not
hell
remember
is that song?
It was a massive song. And I was like, probably in like year 8. And I loved that song. I was a virgin. Like, what business did I have listening to a song called Birthday Sex?
This one.
Yeah. Did you never listen to this?
Oh my gosh.
And like, this is explicitly about sex. Pink Pony Club, I didn't know that was about a strip club until someone told me. But Watermelon Sugar, I mean, this song is massive. And I think if you walked up to people on the street off guard and went, name a Harry Styles song, I think they would all name this song.
Me too. I think this is, in my personal opinion, I think this is the biggest song.
I agree.
It charted for the first time on the 29th of November 2019. It is not a number 1 in the UK. Again, I find this shocking.
What are we doing?
I don't really know why we're sleeping on this. I felt like everyone loved it so much. It only got to number 4, which doesn't feel like it gave it justice.
No, not even top 3.
No. It did top the charts, though, in some other countries: Brazil, Canada, Lithuania, Portugal, Slovenia, and, of course, America, which is why I think the US are so in love with Harry. I think this was the song that really sold it to them. I think this is what made him the pop star. Does that make sense?
Yeah. This is a very poppy song. Like, there is no doubt this is one of his poppiest songs.
Yeah, I don't rate this as much as I rated some of the other songs earlier. Like I said, this album as well is another one that's made with lots of little singles rather than a body of work. And this is definitely for the chart. Like, Song of the Summer.
It was. It's a big, now that's what I call whatever number song, isn't it?
Oh, 100%. This also won Brit Single of the Year in 2021. And it also won a Grammy for Best Solo Pop Performance. So it was definitely also a critic's choice by winning so many awards. It was nominated for so much more that I couldn't fit on my notes. It's obviously a huge hit.
Which is saying something, considering the charts are dominated with pop music. To get a song that stands out so much, is really good going.
Yeah, 100%. 340 million UK streams.
Well done, Harry.
Well done, Harry.
You and your cheeky watermelon sugar innuendos.
Okay, before we get into our number 1 track, here is a rundown of your top 10 Harry Styles singles.
Number 10, it's the Rolling Stone masterpiece, Matilda.
Number 9 gets fishy with Music for a Sushi Restaurant.
Number 8, it's Kay's favourite, it's Lights Up.
Number 7 is Mexican's favourite, Golden.
Number 6 is a Harry's House banger, it's Late Night Talking.
Number 5, giving a little bit of magic from Little Mix, This Is Falling.
Number 4, Grammy nominated Adore You.
Number 3 is the debut number 1, Sign of the Times.
Number 2, the international smash hit Watermelon Sugar.
And finally, the UK's most popular Harry Styles song, as compiled by officialcharts.com, is...
Should we do a little drum roll? As It Was!
Of course it was.
As It Was, Harry's biggest song. I'm reading out the facts now. Look at me go. Charting number 1 on the 14th of April 2022.
So the second number 1.
Yeah.
Huge.
Okay, you give us the rest of the stats. It feels wrong.
No, I like you do
It feels
stats.
wrong. Okay.
You do these ones. I'll do the next ones.
It spent 10 weeks at the top and a crazy 106 weeks in the chart. That's a third of a year.
I should also point out that if we say it spends weeks in the chart, it can come in and out for over the years. In fact, some say that he's still there, because he is. Last week, this song was at number 50 in the top 100 of the UK charts.
50 as well. It's not even like it's just hanging on at like 99.
No, it's just there in the middle, just of what, like the most all-time streamed, bought songs.
And do you think that's circled back around because the album's coming out and people are picking up Harry again, or is it just constantly?
I think it's a bit of both. I looked at the charts a little bit closely on this one, and it's been sitting consistently for about 6 months now in the middle, in the same way that I think you'll find lots of Oasis does, Fleetwood Mac does, Queen does. If you open up your iTunes chart and you went to go buy a song and you open up top songs, you will find some of these songs don't ever leave. Mr. Brightside never leaves. That's not suggested. That's because you guys are listening and buying them. That's not a suggested list. That is genuine stats. And I think Harry Styles, As It Was, is now a staple song in the UK. And so it just lives in the charts.
I mean, it's a great song to have.
Right? Still not my favourite. But it is pretty good. This also gained 3 Guinness World Records.
What for?
This has got the most streamed song by a male artist in 24 hours on Spotify, the most streamed song by a male artist in a week on Spotify, and the most streamed song in a year on Spotify. Huge stuff. You guys went crazy when this came out. Absolutely bonkers.
What do you think it is about this song that has made people go absolutely crazy for it?
I think it was because it had been 2 years since Harry Styles had given us anything that people were so desperate to hear it, and they just couldn't believe that it came out. And I think everyone just went crazy for it. I also think that it's a lot to do with social media. I think that we were constantly using it on TikTok, and also that is now starting to add as streams as well. I think everyone was adding it to playlists. People want to be on top of the newest of the new, so whether or not you liked Harry Styles, you were adding it to the playlist because it was the newest song anyway, and it's a massive artist, so I think that's a massive deal. How did you feel when it came out?
I really do like this song. I think it's one of those real feel-good songs, and it's got really iconic opening notes, kind of like Mr. Brightside when you hear that. It's the same with As It Was. You hear that opener and you're like, I'm going to get in a good mood listening to this.
100%. I feel that when you play in a club as well, people recognise it immediately and they're like, oh my gosh, run to the dance floor.
Yeah.
It's got that vibe to it.
And I think, having been to one of Harry's tours before, the beauty of being there is like this massive, almost sisterhood.
Yeah.
Not exclusively for the girls,
No.
but massive sisterhood. It feels like you're in a stadium full of thousands of people, but everyone is your best mate.
Yeah.
And this is one of those songs, it comes on and you forget about everything on the outside world. You forget that the people next to you are strangers and you've never seen them before, and you just go for it. It's like, I think it gives that euphoric feeling of like just having a great time.
Oh, I love that. I can't wait to see. I might have to end up at this tour now. I can
Get
feel it
yourself a
happening.
ticket.
This is crazy. More stats. This won loads of awards. Won an AMA for favourite pop song, favourite rock song in 2022. Won a Brit for Song of the Year in 2023. It also won 4 other Brits, including Best Album that year as well. And was nominated for 4 Grammys, but no win.
Robbed.
I know. It was still huge. 395 million UK streams.
When you just really deep how many streams that is, and counting.
Absolutely bonkers.
Like, when does that slow down, if ever?
I don't think it ever does. Again, I think this is now ingrained in the pop ether that it is now a classic. So when you make a pop playlist, say on iTunes or Spotify, or people are making a general party playlist, I think this is just going to be automatically added to, even if you don't love it, it'll be added as filler because you know other people will love it.
Yeah.
And iTunes and things will suggest you this song because they'll say, if you like Sabrina Carpenter or you like general pop music, it will also add this because it's one of the highest streamed songs of all time. So it will always be in the ether now. I think this is going to be a classic.
Yeah.
Wild to call it a classic when it came out in 2022, but
It is a classic. It really has solidified that status, and I can totally see why this song is number one. When you think about Watermelon Sugar, you're like, oh, I'm surprised this isn't number one. But then you get to this song. Makes sense.
Makes total sense. So that is it. That is the top 10 Harry Styles songs in the UK as recorded by officialcharts.com. obviously not including the brand new single, which came out 3 weeks ago as time of recording. It's called Aperture. It got to number 1 last week, which is exciting. And obviously the album is coming out in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, next week.
We have no idea when you're going to listen to this, so it could have come out by the time. This could be a year old. If you could add Aperture to this list, where would you put it?
That is such a good question. Right, let me look at the top 10.
Do you even think it should be in this list, or do you think it's still an intro song?
I do think it deserves a place in this list, but it feels very premature to say that because we don't know what the rest of the album's going to be like. I would maybe put it in... I'd put it in at number 10.
Okay.
I'd knock Matilda out of the top 10.
I was just about to say, which one would you knock out? Matilda. Okay, fine.
Or controversially, Sign of the Times.
I could knock that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird that we've both picked quite a big song to knock out.
I just think in terms of Harry's talent and the type of music he makes, it's not a standout one for me.
No, that is not our favourite.
Where would you put it?
I don't know if it deserves a space in this chart.
No.
I think there's going to be a bigger song.
I definitely think so. I think at this time and place, not knowing what the other songs are, I would put it there. But I'm probably going to change my mind when I hear the album.
Yeah.
Honourable mention as well, which is one of my favourite songs and is actually number 13 on this list, is Satellite.
That was in my brain. How weird. Oh, I love that. It is a good song.
It's another one of those really good dancey, make good memories to it song.
I can see that. I've gone completely opposite. I really love Girl Crush.
Yeah.
I think as a ballad or slow song, I think it's a great song. And I listened to that a couple of times last night when I was writing out the script. And I just thought, gosh, this is actually a really beautiful song.
I also think another one to honourable mention, because I know the Harry Styles fans are a massive fan of this track, is Kiwi.
It is a big song for the show, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's number 12 in the list, so it's not far off. But you guys did vote for this with your listening habits, so don't get mad at me for putting it in at number 12.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you guys for listening to this. If you have any opinions about it, make sure you put it in the comment section. We would love to know your favourite Harry Styles track, because I think Kiwi will turn up quite a lot in the comments.
Yeah.
So make sure, if you love it, make sure you tell us.
And right now we are using the chart stats, but we want to use your stats. So give us a follow, and in the future, hopefully you will be able to actually use your vote to tell us what your number 1 song is.
Yes, exactly. And you will see that next week, because next week we will be going back to a favourite of mine, which is the Arctic Monkeys. And it is a new format, because this is going to be your top 10 songs as voted for by you guys, the fans. And I can't wait to see what you guys do compared to the actual charts as well. I think this is going to be exciting one.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for listening to us. This has been your number 1. If you have any thoughts, feelings, questions, theories, please let us know at yournumber1pod@gmail.com.
And give us a little follow on socials.
Yes, please.
Your
Thank
number
you
one
so
pod.
much.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Yay, well done.